Welcome back to the channel. So let's give you the nitty-gritty here of what's going on and what's been happening here. I've been wrenching around on the old Mustang finally. Got some space around it here in the garage to work on it. Basically, Reader's Digest version here. Went in, and if you remember where I left off with it, everyone that's been following it, and I'll explain that in a minute. Let's see if I can, no, I can't really make it brighter, but you'll notice down there you see the MSD box. The lighting's really bad in here, but I did all the wiring, or most of the wiring for the ignition system on the old Mustang here over the weekend, and managed to get it running after almost sitting for 2 years, which is ridiculous. Got it all running good. Started a radiator flush on it over the weekend, and lo and behold, everything's going good. I come in, and this, which is the brand new carpet that you guys watched put in a year or two ago, that completely saturated with oil. So the gauge, what happened here, the gauge, oil gauge here, this piece here got kinked, which is a copper line. Got kinked from taking the dash in and out of it so many times, and I didn't pay attention to that, and come around the corner and oil just everywhere. Just, you know, I had the motor running while the radiator was flushing. I came around the corner after about 3 or 4 minutes and just noticed a pile of oil all over the place, all over the brand new carpet. That carpet kit was $300. Just everything was saturated. All the video gauges. Here's one of them here. Everything's a mess right now. Here's one of the gauges here. Just, you can see it's just full of oil. I mean, everything I was going to use just ruined. And all the oil got into all the back end of the gauges, so that thing is shot. I got a vacuum gauge that got destroyed. Anything that was on the floor, which, you know, note to self, don't leave shit all over the floor, but everything got ruined. So I had to undo all the AC wiring, clean everything out, reconnect it. I'm still in the middle of doing that. So what you're looking at there on the floor is the AC and radio wiring. It still has to happen. So luckily the back part of the carpet was able to be saved, and these are 2-piece carpet kits. And since I thankfully dynamatted the entire interior, I was able to wipe up all the oil that had fallen on the mat, which was a blessing. But the whole front of the carpet needs to be replaced now, so I can't put this other stuff in. It smells so bad, and it's saturated in gasoline, or not gasoline, in oil. So that's the rundown. But I figured, well, I need to move the car over, so to make room, I figured why not fire up the camera, give an update, and maybe take it for a ride around the block. It's been way too long since I've done any videos on this, and I know most of my subscribers came into the channel wanting to watch the restoration of this car, and I figure I'd give you what you want. So this is obviously cold motor, so you can see how hard it is to start or whatever. I got to tune the carburetor still. It's giving me a slight hesitation, but still have to use this little tip here. Get the car out. Let me drive for a second. Get around the old Prius. Shit all in my driveway. Everything's a mess. Yeah, you probably can't hear me. driving good. Oil pressure's good. It's holding about 175, 180 when it warms up, so that's a good thing. All's good. I just got to get this damn thing finally done. It's been way too long. It's just been sitting. View. So everyone's been emailing me and where's videos on the Mustang? Oh, what happened? A lot of people thought I sold it, which was funny. But no, it just sat in the garage, acting as a table. Seems to be driving pretty good. Could do is maybe open it up a little bit, because I haven't opened it up yet. Turn it around here. It's giving me this like weird ass vibration sound, like when I go slow. I think the transmission shifter is just being dodgy. I gotta go in and adjust that too. You'll hear it go round, 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 round. That kind of sucks, but I'll get it fixed. It's crazy. I had this thing all put back together nice, and then ruined it. Pulls like a son of a bitch, that's for sure. Definitely missed that. Once it gets out of that little bit of a hold, there's like a hesitation there at like 1300 RPMs, and then it'll get out of its hold, and then she'll kick up and go. So traffic here. It's openly crazy though. Cool. Cargo. Video about the Mustang. I'll get it done. Gotta get it done. No sense in this thing sitting around anymore. Look at this disaster down here. Look at this. Terrible. Let's see if she starts right back up. Oh yeah, and since this is like this, the damn, she won't grab park very well, so she just kind of kind of wants to float in neutral, so gotta adjust that too. I don't know if you heard anything I just said while it was running, but let's go ahead and see if she starts right back up without touching the gas pedal. Beautiful. Running like a top. Gotta probably dial down the idle and finish it. Let you see what we did on the wiring side of it. This is a long ass video. Damn. Say we. Yeah, what we did, what I did. Here's the. Do this one-handed. There she is. Well, it rolls backward. So basically what I did over the weekend was take all these wires, which were just loosely laid down, and I combined them into one harness, if you want to call it that. Take them around through here, up, and then into the ignition. So now really what's left to do is get the looms attached on the left side of the motor so you don't see anything, and then when you look in the engine bay, the only wires you're going to see are just kind of the main wires going to the solenoid. This will all be cleaned up and wire tucked back over here. I'll bracket that to the firewall, so you basically see nothing but maybe 2 or 3 wires. The rest of it is all tucked, which is nice. I need to get some new breathers for it. These are the cheapies on Amazon, these Edelbrock breathers, because I sold my nicer ones with the big old F7 truck that we used to have. So those are new. And then the nitrous wires, obviously these 2 wires for the solenoids, those will get hidden, so you won't see any of that. So when you crack open the hood, all you see is the motor. And I got the Durale fans. Remember, if you guys were watching, I had that Durale fan controller which failed, and that was a pain. I hooked it direct up to the ignition so I don't have to worry about the fans giving out on me while I'm driving it and then dealing with an overheating problem, because I'm not pulling this motor again. So that's it, guys. There it is in a nutshell. It's back on the road. A couple more things to do to it, and then I should be able to finally take it somewhere. So, alright, long enough video. Thanks for watching.